Hi, good afternoon. Welcome to my channel, House of Spirit. My name is Madeline Parker, and I'm going to do a tarot read this afternoon for the sign of Taurus. And I like to think that my reads pertain to whatever planet you hold in that sign, the house it covers, the sun, the moon, but most importantly, your ascendant, because I align my notes and transit notes to the ascendant. And we are going to do a tarot transit study for the month of March 2020. I shall slow down. March 2020. And if you would like a personal read, my email link is below. And also, if you would like to know about workshops that I'm hosting for the month of March, we have a lot planned in the Canoga Park area, Highland Park area, and Los Angeles. I'm sorry. Did I say Silver Lake? Silver Lake. All right. So, these workshops are about how to go into your feminine receptives, how to divinate, how to use astrology and tarot, and such things. So do feel free to ask about those if you are in the area. Alrighty, so let's take a look and see what's happening for the sign of Taurus for the month of March 2020. And we have the sun initiating the month in Pisces up until around the 22nd. So that will be in your, the sun in Pisces will be your 11th house, and then it's going to move into the 12th house. So the sun moves into Aries at the middle end of the month, 22nd. And then we have Mercury is going to go direct. This is for Taurus, please, Spirit. Mercury is going to go direct. So for Taurus in your 11th house, and then it's also sort of back and forth, 11th and 10th house as it's moving back and forth, or as it's moving direct in Aquarius and then on into Pisces again. And that's going to happen around the 10th that Mercury stations direct. It might still be in Aquarius, but it's headed back to Pisces. And that's going to be in your 10th house. I'm sorry, your 11th and 10th houses. So that's going to be communications from the back, projects from the past coming in, tribal related, kind of maybe social media, getting out in the world, communicating, or projects coming back from the past that are going to sort of be brought out that will require communication or bringing it out into the tribe or exposure. And then we have Venus going into your first house. So that's a strong placement for you guys. That's going to be possible initiations in love and or financial projects, or materializing a project with your divine mate, and that's going to be in your first house. So possibly relationships beginning or projects beginning with your mate, because it's finances as well. Then we have Mars in your 9th house in the sign of Capricorn. So possible travel related to work and career, or possible new ideas or new beliefs around your work, or about how to utilize your Mars energy for the long haul, because it's in Capricorn. So that's causing structures for the long haul. And then we have Jupiter in your 9th house, Capricorn. In your 9th house, planets that are in Capricorn will be in your 9th house. So that's going to be, again, new belief systems. Jupiter sort of aligning you with careers that are more vocational, that are more belief, higher consciousness possibly. And then we have Saturn is going to go into Aquarius around the same time that the sun goes into Aries, at the same time the new moon goes into Aries around the 22nd of March. So you're going to have Saturn in your 10th house. So that's going to be in the sign of Aquarius in your 10th house. So I'm going to say you're probably going out into the world more with your career, a career, getting your career out, exposure into the world, maybe social media and the tribe. So expansion via Aquarian, the 11th house in your career, okay? And so let's just jump to the moons, what's shifting in this month for you guys. Moon-wise, we've got the full moon in Virgo, which will be in your 5th house. So possibly creative projects coming to light, or relationships or friendships or children if you're possibly in the age for pregnancy, or creative projects again. And it's in Virgo, so it's going to be very, very, shall we say, precision detailed, day-to-day kind of precision detailed projects that require coming to light, that may require detailed precision, or you may have been working on something and it's coming to light. This project might come into this creative project that you've been detailing working on. The benefits of it may become visible on that full moon. And then we have the new moon on the 22nd in Aries hitting your 12th house. So again, that kind of aligns with the 9th house stuff. So I would think that might be an introspective time, or a new moon in Aries, bold movements, bold action, clarity around what they are. So possibly clarity comes through in a way where things have not been very clear for you. So maybe that new moon in Aries at the end of the month would indicate possibly, I don't know, I'm stuck on that one. Let's see what the cards want to say to Taurus as far as all of galvanizing all of that is concerned. So there we have Taurus feminine. Let's have a look that I'm in the screen. Yep. Alrighty, let's have a look. Hang in there. I do feel like there might be a few bumps in March, because I do see some challenging, a little bit of a tough thing, a bump in March. But I think after that end of March, that mid-March, things are really going to go forward when that Aries sun comes in and that new moon in Aries. But a future, this is a future, something in your future. There's communication around a project. Again, communication around a project that you may have turned away from, that you may have worked hard from, you may have really desired, it may have been inspiring for you. It looks like you didn't think there was finances possibly involved in this decision. I'm surprised you're not getting any Venus cards here because of this Venus in your sign, but it's possible Venus is showing up in a financial, sort of re-establishing a financial enterprise that you actually can win at. This is the advice from the divine, saying you can win at this. So there's something that you've turned away from creatively that is really in your heart, that's a passionate desire, which is very Venus. You now have clarity and decision because of communication coming in that, let's have a look, that you have been conflicted about this problem or this project, because here we go, project coming in, communication around this project you've been conflicted about and turned away from because you may not have had faith in this project, financial project. It's feminine, it's very Venetian, because I do think this Venus in your sign is going to upgrade you financially, and you're going to receive communication that's going to tell you you can do it. You can actually go for this. It's just your ego limitation. This brings you fulfillment in home. The confusion around this project, there's going to be thoughts. There's thoughts around this project that have made you feel quite confined, or you have felt restricted financially around this project. But it is so that you could gain more clarity about how to win, and leave sort of, there's a clarity coming in that you can win at something that you didn't think you could, but your emotions now, we get your masculine energy turned away from this project, but it's staying in your heart. This is a project that a masculine counterpart may have felt, or your masculine energy may not have felt capable of committing to this, may have felt restricted by this because of the financial lack of faith around it. There's confusion, but this communication coming in, again, retrograde. I dropped my book, so I can't remember what house that was in. Was that in your 11th and 10th houses? 12th and 11th houses, Pisces and Aquarius. Communication coming in, showing a choice has been made, restoring faith in this project, leading you to hopes about a home, shall we say, home harmony. You're going to realize you're winning over these. You had to disengage. You probably had to let go. Possibly a partner was involved with this. because we do have those planets in the 5th house. Maybe it's an 11th house. Relationships can sort of spring from that. So partnership may have been restricted around this plan, but there is victory around this project. This 8 of Pentacles indicates effort or continued effort towards this will bring you hope. So I'm trying to think what else. You're going to know through communication a decision has been made that brings you a tremendous amount of, shall we say, knowledge that you can acquire something that you truly desire, that you have tried to have before, that you've felt you had to turn away from. You felt there was a future in this. And maybe your finances did not support you to continue this project, so you lost faith in it, but you're going to know, the divine wants you to know you're winning. This is a victory card in my divine section. So this is a financial progression. So I think this Venus in your house, 1st house, is going to, in Taurus, which is a very financial material sign for you guys, is going to progress you financially towards a project that you may have felt conflicted about, that you turned away from. Again, might have been because of an emotional lack of support in a relationship that may have been around this project. This could be Venetian, like Venus. Your mate involved may not have been supportive. So let's pull a moon card for you guys, Taurus, and see what's coming up here on a little bit more on this. And all right, let's have a look. What do you need to release? Waning. Possibly the mentality that you can't do this. Possibly, let's have a look. Communication is key. Have faith in your dreams. That's exactly, isn't that funny? So what do you need to release? The mentality that you can't do this. Financial progression is coming. Communication is key. Have faith in your dreams. Let's have one more. I'm trying to think of another message that can come through. You're going to realize, by the way, Taurus, that it was just your ego that got in the way, because Capricorn is always going to be that fear energy that you can't complete something, or the ego that seeks safety and security. So I'm thinking for you guys, there's an ability to be victorious over you're about to be able to, in other words, you can win over the need to make a secure choice here because of a financial progression taking you forward to be able to make an in-faith financial progression. So that to me would be because you have Venus in your 1st house this month. That would be my feeling. I'm going to pull one more card. I seem to have got past this read quite quickly. So basically a situation that feels confined and restricted, decisions around it are now going to be made in order to turn the situation around, providing you a much more fulfilling future and hope around a financial progressive, I would say, opportunity that's coming in through communication that I think comes from the past because there was confusion around it. Somebody's going to now turn around and end the confusion and restore hope. And it's hope in a creative passion project that you saw a future in. So one more card, have faith in your dream, double message, luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius, which is the 9th house. That's crazy. All right, Taurus, I hope you enjoyed this read. I hope it was clarifying for you, and thank you for watching. Namaste.